MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. The Dodgers continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Here's Justin Upton now.
The left fielder, number 8.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. He's got it 1 away.
That is third.
The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
This is popped up. Anderson has a play. 2 down.
That is fourth. The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping into the box, Mookie Betts, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So striding forward now, Jacob Amaya. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's set, and the pitch. Betts is on the move. Strike taken to throw. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Behind 0-2 now.
Oops.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Popped up. Cooper is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that they line up. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
Now batting, Miguel Rojas. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 4 for 9. And this is low, ball 1. 1-1. Dickerson is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Carlos Santana. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Set to get his day started, Nolan Arenado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit foul over to the right side. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Smoke toward third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate, Garrett Cole, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
First and second here with nobody out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batter.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Trevor Story steps in now as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Justin Upton the next to hit. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Garrett Cooper. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Cold, or the Coal Train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Grounded to short. Story brings it in. And quickly there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now to the plate, Harold Ramirez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. In his career, Ramirez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Naquin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So 1 gone now as you take a look there at the standings in the National League East, and you see where the Marlins find themselves entering play today. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. The pitch. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Alfaro goes to get it, makes the throw to first, 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, Jacob Amaya. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And that misses for ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. In the air, out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And with one gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Here's Matt Joyce now, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but, man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ballgame. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. So now Carlos Santana as we begin the top of the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Garrett Cole. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Joyce is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Jonathan Villar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ripped down the first base line. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. In now, Miguel Rojas, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far this season, Rojas is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know you're averaging dip below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beauty. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch.
Ball one.
The 1-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. 2-2 pitches fouled away. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Naquin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start this at-bat with a knuckle curve right there, strike one. Ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
Blue, where is he missing at?
Get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Marlins strand a pair. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Joyce is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Into the box, Justin Upton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground short. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Harold Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another chance? Jorge Alfaro flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's
Yeah,
throwing
big boy,
3
get it
digits
ready.
right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
All even now, 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon, and we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. Into the box now, Jacob Amaya. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Stanek comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Carlos Santana will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Stanek is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Joyce at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Will Smith.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Will Smith. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second.
Really? Because that looked like it was on the strike zone.
At the plate, Garrett Cole.
That one wasn't. That's for damn sure.
First pitch slider at strike one. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Okay, that one was.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Fouled away.
How the fuck did I make contact on that one? Though, you know, I'm on fucking strike. I'm not trying to do this all fucking day, dude. I mean, I could. There you go.
Line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
No, you don't.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins nothing. John Birdie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 5, John Birdie.
A ball and no strikes. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Died.
Blue, where did that one miss at?
Here's the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. On a swing to forget there, it's back even at 2-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Amaya ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
0 for 2 for him to this point. 1 strike now from Cole.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper right to him. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Eliezer Hernandez will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
7th inning ready to roll, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Striding into the box, Justin Upton. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. He pops it up. Right fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So here's Tyler Naquin, scooped up. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Naquin isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. Dodgers lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson.
The third baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
In now, Harold Ramirez. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. 1 down. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. First offering on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. Anderson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now.
he was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
So now to the plate, Matt Joyce, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Joyce becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Jesus Aguilar will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Marlins 1. Brandon Kinsler will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year. So digging in now, Jacob Amaya. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Drives it out to deep right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in and looking for more, Will Smith. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
And it's fouled away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there's one away.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Trevor Story. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top, 7-1. Back to the top of the Miami in Jonathan Villar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground at third. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Corey Dickerson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Cole has his target. Here's the 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 7-1. Set to start the 9th in this one. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the 7th, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch is swung on and hit toward Villar at second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1. Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Adam Ottavino is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
He's set, and the pitch. Ottavino has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ottavino, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brian Anderson goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Into the box now, Harold Ramirez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Miami down to their last strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end. So I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
7-1 the final today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole earns win number 15 on the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Garrett Cole got the victory on the mound, throwing 8 strong innings and allowing only 1 earned run as the boys in blue took care of the Marlins 7-1. He currently owns the lowest ERA in the National League among qualified pitchers. At the start of the day, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Dodgers are atop the NL West. The Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they dethroned the Royals 9-2. As of today, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Padres are in last place in the NL West. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 9-7. In the standings, the Reds sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, and the Rockies are in 3rd place in the NL West. The Giants earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-2. As of right now, the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West, and the Diamondbacks are 2nd in the division. Sean Newcomb grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 2-1. At the start of the day, the Nationals are atop the National League East division, while the Braves are 2nd in the division. Zach Eflin got the W, his 11th this season, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 3-2. As of today, the Phillies are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-3. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Pirates are 4th in the division. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-0. In the standings, the Cardinals sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, while the Cubs are atop the division. The Yankees' third baseman, number 29, dominated the game offensively with 7 runs driven in on 3 home runs, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 10-0. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. At the start of the day, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are 3rd in the division. The Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1. Heading into the day, the Rays sit atop the American League East Division, while the Tigers sit in last place in the American League Central Division. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's 9-1. As of right now, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Athletics sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Twins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the White Sox on the south side 13-6. In the standings, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Twins are atop the division. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Mariners are in last place in the AL West, while the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Angels amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-0. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Angels are atop the division. The Cleveland Indians had 12 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-5. Heading into the day, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, and the Indians are leading the American League Central Division. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.